In today's video, I'm going to teach you sprint planning with Jira. We're going to walk through the basic flow of setting up a sprint in a Scrum project, organizing the work, and getting everything ready for the team to begin. The goal here is to make sure your sprint is clearly defined, realistic, and aligned with your team's capacity before you start it. First, open Jira and make sure you are in the correct Scrum project. Once you are there, navigate to the backlog view. This is where your upcoming work lives, and it's the main area you'll use for sprint planning. The backlog helps you see all of your pending stories, tasks, and bugs in one place, so you can decide what should be worked on next. At the top of the backlog, click the Create Sprint button. This will generate a new sprint container where you can begin organizing the work for your next development cycle. Think of this sprint as a focused block of time where the team commits to completing a specific set of items. Next, open the More menu by clicking the three dots. Then choose the option to edit the sprint header. Here, you can give your sprint a clear name, which helps with tracking and reporting later. You will also define the duration by setting the start date and end date. If your team uses a sprint goal, this is also the place to add it. A sprint goal gives the team a shared objective and helps everyone understand the purpose behind the selected work. Once those details are filled in, click Update to save your changes. Now it's time to move work into the sprint. Drag and drop the highest priority stories, tasks, or bugs from the backlog into the new sprint container. As you do this, be thoughtful about the team's estimated capacity. In other words, avoid loading in more work than the team can realistically complete during the sprint. Prioritizing the most important items first helps keep the sprint focused and achievable. After that, review the sprint to make sure everything is estimated, assigned where appropriate, and agreed upon by the team. This step is important because sprint planning works best when everyone understands the workload and feels confident in the commitment being made. Once everything is ready and the team agrees on the plan, click Start Sprint. Jira will then move those selected items to your active Scrum board and your sprint will officially begin. That's all to it. Thanks for watching.